monkeys. Now, there's one other thing. As you know, I seldom talk about myself. I'm a guy who tries to stay focused on the issues, but there comes a time when you have to stand up for yourself. Now, look at this picture. This is a picture of me taken 2 days ago with the President of the United States. I am pointing something out to the President. It's my hand right down there. But we've cropped the picture because this picture is one that ran in newspapers all across the fruited plain. From this picture, a caricaturist for the New York Post, who I think, based on this, is talentless, drew this caricature of me. Now, as you can see, this looks nothing like this. You can see my jawline. You can see the evidence that I have shed considerable weight. I have never looked like this. At my largest, I never looked like this. This will not do. We have flown in from Westchester County in New York at this show's expense one of the most talented caricaturists in the country, a guy named Russ Harvey. Russ, come on in. I want you to sit down. I want to just, come on in, come on in. Have a seat. Very quick.
That was Mike.
Have a seat right over here, right over here. Have a seat right there.
Is that my good side?
Whatever your good side is, the show will find it. Now, you see this picture.
Looks like Larry Flint.
Larry Flint, and you see me. Now look.
Oh, that's what it looks like.
Well, it does, now that you mention it. Now, the question, though, is you're a caricaturist, right?
Yes.
You do political caricatures?
Yes.
You do. What is this guy's point? Is this guy trying to make a political statement of his opinion of me? Is this media bias, or is this just no talent? Is this just a lousy caricature?
I think he has a hooted owl cousin or something.
A hooted owl cousin. Well, what is it? Is it bias, or is it just? And is it in?
You know, I don't think that he had your best interests in mind there.
That's what I thought, and that's why we've brought you in. We want you to do a good caricature during this program. You've agreed to do it. Easel is set up right over there, and as this show goes on, you're going to do a caricature of me, and at the end of the show, if we have time, we'll show your work. If it's better than that, we'll send it to the New York Post and say it should hire you.
I've already told him that.
Okay, very good. Rest of tonight's show. We'll be back. We'll discover how our caricaturist is doing with the redone version of me and whatever else happens in the time we have left. So don't go away. Stay right where you are. You know, we've only been on the air here, what, a week and a half, and we're already repeating bits. The blue dot. Well, that was the blue dot that's covering the caricature of me that Russ Harvey from Westchester, flown in for tonight's show, has been doing exclusively for me to counter this horrible caricature of me that appeared today in the New York Post. I'm going to look over my shoulder. All right, now, by the way, Russ, is this ready for me to take a look at?
It's almost as ready as you are.
All right, let's take a look at this. Now, oh, it's in color. Look at that. It's in color. We get a close-up of this Turner moving in. I think that this, my friend, I think we'll all have to agree here, this is absolutely a 150% improvement over what was in the New York Post today. That's absolutely, even Smiley, you got the chin and neck, I mean, that's absolutely flawless. Tremendous job. Thank you so much for coming in and doing that. We're going to send that to the New York Post. Can I tell you a funny story? Right before we went on the air tonight, the caricaturist for the New York Post, because I talked about this a little bit on the radio today. I didn't describe it in great detail. I just said that we were going to show you this on television tonight. And the guy said, hey, I love you. I'm a ditto head. I'm a big fan. Let me do it again. You blew it, pal. You got your one shot, and I mean, you do this stuff every day, and we wanted to get it right, and so we have. Thanks very much, Russ. Appreciate you doing it. See you, folks. So long.
Services provided and promotional fees paid by the following: Rush Limbaugh's Wardrobe by Rochester, Big and Tall.